my fellow YouTubers, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is Nails by Portia M, and thank you for tuning in. Today we are doing the French tips with an almond shape acrylic. So this is basically for all the new beginners. Nail beginners, come with me as I do these nails to show you step by step what to do. And I'm starting by pushing the cuticles of my client, and I will not be cutting the cuticles because you can see, you guys, the cuticles are not there. So it's just to follow the procedure. I push the cuticles. After pushing the cuticles, I take the filer and I file the nail bed. Me filing the nail bed is to remove the shininess and make it dusty. As you can see now, it is crusty and dusty. Then from there, you go to the next step, is taking your tips. After taking your tips, you're gonna fill them. You're gonna take them one by one and feed them to your nail. And then after feeding it to the nail, if it fits, you take the glue and you apply it. You stick it to the nails size by size. That's what we're going to do. As you can see, I am taking there a nail and then it fits, and I take the glue and I paste it. You're going to do that on all the nails. Take the tips, fit them on the nail. If it fits, you paste it. Basically, you do it. You also do it to the other nail, to the other hand as well. And voila, now we are done with the pasting. The tips are dry. Then we start to cut. Make sure you cut your tips close to the same length as your client would like them to be. So after cutting the tips on this hand, you continue, you do the same on the other hand. You cut them to the same length that your client would like it to be. And then normally I put a finger under the tips when I cut them to make it the same size. After that, we are going to file it. You are going to file by side by side of the tip, and then you go on top of the tip where you have pasted the tip that connects to the nail, and then you're going to file it down, filing it on the side as well. After you go under the tip, you file it. We are making an almond shape, and then you go side by side the way I'm doing there. You file it down, then from there you make it round as you like. If you want it thinner, you go round like that. If you want it thicker, you go round like that. As I am doing there, you guys, that's how you do the almond shape. Yes, you file it round like that on the sides, and make sure that your right fingers that are holding the hand are basically next to the cuticles, so that you don't file your client's cuticles. You protect your client's cuticles with your hand, with your fingers, and then you continue doing the same on the other fingers. You continue filing them the same way under on the sides until you get the shape that you like on all the fingers. Then now, basically you guys, I don't use a primer, I don't use sticky bond, I don't use bonded. I just take my acetone and I wipe the nails clean. And after wiping the nails clean with my acetone and my brush that I'll be using, it's a size 8. And then I'll be taking my acrylic, applying it bit by bit. I take a bit and a bit. I don't just apply all nails at once. I take a bit and I put it in between the fingers and the tip. Where I pasted the tip, where I started placing the tip, I put the face bit. As you can see, that's how I'm doing it there. And then I apply it and I go to the other finger. I do the same way. I apply a small bit and I leave the other fingers. While I'm leaving the other fingers going to the other, those ones are drying. It makes it much better for me and it makes it more faster. That method really works for me, you guys, because using it that way, it makes it faster, and you can also control your acrylic, because basically it will not be running around. It will not be uncontrollable because you are taking the bit bit by bit. As you can see there, as I apply a bit and then I go to the next nail, I take a bit and then I apply it and then I just roll it down. As you can see, bit by bit, just building my apex there. And then going to the next nail, making sure that my acrylic does not go into the cuticles. It remains on the tip and the nail. That's where you must be careful, you guys, when you are applying, to make sure that your acrylic does not go into the cuticles. Because once it goes into the cuticles, then you're going to have a problem when you are filing. It's either you are going to file your client, or you are going to have a problem with the client coming back complaining that the nails are lifting, because they'll be sitting on the cuticles. 2 to 3 days after the client having the nails, will come back complaining, saying they're lifting because she'll be using water, she's holding things, and when they start to lift, they'll be lifting because now they're also growing. And when they're growing, they'll lift from the cuticles, not from the nail. So make sure that you definitely don't apply your acrylic on the nails. And this method is much easier because you're taking a small bit at a time and you can control it slowly when you're applying. As you can see there on the cuticles, I make sure that it does not go into the cuticles. That's how I survive in this method of mine that I'm using. And then I really recommend it, especially for the new beginners. If you want to be applying acrylic in the fast way and an easy way and a most comfortable way, just follow this one. This procedure, you will never go wrong with it, you guys. I really love it. As you can see there, the apex has been built. The almond is clean. The shape, it's very clean. The applying of the acrylic is also clean. And I'm making sure that I am not using it, I'm not even putting it on the cuticles. Now when you go to the thumb, you also do the same as I did on the other 4 fingers. You apply small and you go to the other thumb, so that the first thumb that you started with must dry. So when you do thumbs, you do both hands. You take the other one, you apply it and you leave it, and you go to the other one, you apply a small bit and then you pull it, and then while you letting it dry, you go to the other finger or the other thumb and you continue doing the same way. Then from there, it will give you more time for your acrylic to dry and be smooth as it can be. As you can see, it's very controllable. It's not going into your cuticles or anywhere near the skin. That's how I prefer doing it, you guys. And then from there, you're gonna continue with the other hand, do the same as we did on the first hand that when we began. And voila, there you have it, you guys. I am done with the applying. We're gonna go to the filing. Now we start to file. When you file, please make sure that the hands that are holding the client's hand, the fingers are close to the cuticles, to make sure that you protect the client's cuticles. As you can see there, when I'm filing, my fingers are close to the cuticles. I am protecting my client's cuticles so that I must not cut the client and avoid bleeding by all means. And you see, slowly filing it down. And when your acrylic is applied well and it's applied clean, you don't waste a lot of time on filing because it's already smooth, it's already clean. You're just now making it officially smooth. Yeah, and that's how I like it, you guys. And then you continue doing the same way on all the fingers. And there comes the part where we do the French. We are using a red gel to do the French. As you can see, you guys, there I am drawing my French. Make sure that you ask your client to please sit still, because it can be very difficult if the client is talking or moving. So if the client is still, then you can focus on drawing. As you can see there how I'm doing it, I basically draw the line before coloring inside to make my French. Then after drawing the line and you are satisfied with the line, you can just color it, and then it will give you the results that you want. As you can see, that's how I did there. And then after, if you are happy with your French, you're done coloring it as I'm doing now, you will be going to the next finger. But make sure that your gel, it's also smooth, it's also colored in a right way, and then you can continue going to the next fingers and doing the same thing. And don't forget to tell your client to sit still, you guys. It's only easier if the client sits still and does not talk. Believe me, it's easier that way, or else it's gonna be a long walk to freedom. And then after curing your French gel, you are going to apply the top coat, and that shows us that we are almost at the end of our journey, you guys. Now we are applying the top coat. Make sure when you are applying your top coat, you don't apply it on the cuticles. So just be careful and vigilant as you can possibly be, and apply the top coat. After applying the top coat on the hair first end, you are going to cure it, and then you're gonna do the same on the other hand, and we are almost there. And yeah, bro, this is our end product. This is what we did. We've already applied the cuticle oil. The nails are cured, and this is how it looks, you guys. Hope you enjoyed, and please don't forget to like and subscribe and follow for the next videos that I'll be doing. And thank you in advance for your support, guys. Bye.